inform your moms of your departure time, Swamp, cause the injury's terminal. Fuck a drive-by. Jump out the car like it's road rage, 100 round. Then I walk a nigga down like old age. I like my name at the top of these cars. I like
Brown for the ones like to put that needle up in their toe.
Okay.
Cocaine plays all the way down the street. It was the only time we ever seen bumps in the road. The killers behind me.
What the fuck?
They all goons. The killers
Man Rich
behind.
coming at y'all with another video. Y'all already know the vibe. Salute to the battle rap community. URLTV.tv drops Kyd Slade versus Swamp. Yo, I was anticipating this battle. I'm happy they released it. It was actually released yesterday, man, but I need to get the notifications on my phone, man. I'm still URL app gang. You already know the vibe. I'm recapping these app battles if I like the battle, if I want to see the battle. I'm not going to recap everything. You feel what I'm saying? But the battles I truly like, I'm going to recap them like this one right here, man. And y'all might as well just get the app. I wasn't really like, yo, get the app. Don't be forced to get the app. But what we going to do? Rely on these other leagues? We might as well just jack the URL. You feel me? But let's jump into this battle. Swamp wins the coin toss. He chooses Kyd Slade to go first. And Swamp's name, I guess it has Paige in it. I don't know if it's his first name or last name, but it has Paige in it. Throughout the career of Swamp, a lot of people had Paige bars. And Kyd Slade had Paige bars too. He started it off like talking to him. And then he said, this is where we turn the page. Fire. Like, yo, I'm about to smoke you. This is where we turn the page. Right? And then he said, bury the landscaper. He got everything I need from the work van. So I don't know if Swamp really a landscaper, but he had that angle on him. You feel what I'm saying? He said, bury the landscaper. He got everything I need from the work van. And then he said, I got an eye on Paige. Hocus pocus. That was fire. Clock him till he do what I say. No hypnosis. That was fire. But this, what I'm about to say, is fire. Very, very heat. Listen, he's a real rapper. Kyd Slade is one of the few rappers we have in the game. Like, he's really rapping. Normally, I just say one line or like the bar, so y'all could go watch it. But I'm gonna have to just rap everything he said because this was just super fire. It just was. You feel what I'm saying? He was like, had a problem with the traffic. Numbers was roller coasting. Dope drought. Fetty round. Fiends kept overdosing. I was puzzled. Because even though they often dropped, I clearly told them it was Fetty. They didn't take the money off the block. They still called and copped. It's like General Tso chicken. It was so good, they didn't care if it was dog or not. Jesus Christ. Kyd Slade, leave him alone. That was fire. When he's talking about Fetty, he's talking about fentanyl, right? Because, you know, he's a drug talk. He does drug talk. That's what he do. You feel what I'm saying? But that was fire. They didn't care if it was dog or not. You feel me? They still ate it up. They was still copping. They was still copping. Even though they dropped, nigga, they was still copping that Fetty, man. That's how good it was. You feel what I'm saying? Like General Tso chicken. We don't care if it's dog or not. Fire. That was fire. Dope first round by Kyd Slade was very good. Like, Kyd Slade, he could rap against anybody. I'm just gonna keep it a buck. Like, he could rap against anybody. You feel me? Because y'all getting battle rap misconstrued. He still was aiming at Swamp. You feel what I'm saying? He was still saying stuff about Swamp and also rapping. I like that mixture. I don't like when it's just solely all battle rap or solely just all rapping. I like when he mixes it. So he's doing his rapping and he's also coming at Swamp, which is dope. Great first round by Kyd Slade. So then Swamp goes. Swamp starts talking to Smack at the beginning. He's like, yo, you don't rock with me? Why I haven't been here for 2 years? And then he said, you put me up against a kid? Yo, you know, Kyd Slade. So you put me up. I haven't been here in 2 years and you put me up against a kid? Fire. That was fire. And then he said, oh, I know why you put me up against the kid. Because it's tax time. You feel what I'm saying? That was fire. Then he had a rat angle. You feel me? Tay Rock, he tried to expose Kyd Slade for being a snitch, right? But Kyd Slade defended that. He showed paperwork. He showed he wasn't a rat. But in battle rap, when they use an angle on you, it's like they always going to use that angle on you. So that's what's going to go on. And that's what happened in this round with Swamp. He used the snitch angle on Kyd Slade, right? And he's saying, you talk too much. Then he also said, when 12 get behind you, he the type to say, chill, let me do the talking. That was fire. Then he had a crack a bottle bar. if y'all know about the situation with Kyd Slade, in the situation where they accused him of snitching, somebody got hit with a bottle. So he had to crack a bottle bar, which was fire. And then he said, I like this one. He used a lot of kid stuff. I don't really like too much name flips in around. I like when you like mix it with other stuff, but this was fire. He said, I'm going to put your back against the wall to see how Kyd measures up. So I'm going to put his back against the wall to see how Kyd measures up. Fire. Swamp, you was talking. That was fire. That was fire by Swamp. Then he had a time capsule bar. That was fire. He said, I'll be at the side of your house clicking like the AC unit. Yo, fire round by both MCs. Yo, this is a debatable round. I'm telling you, this is a debatable round. I want to give it to Kyd Slade. I do want to give it to Kyd Slade. I think Kyd Slade material trumped him slightly. I want to give it to Kyd Slade, man. But I also want to give it to Swamp. That's how much of a debatable. This is the debatable round. I'm gonna edge it to Kyd Slade though. I think Kyd Slade did his thing. Kyd Slade definitely did his thing in that first round. I'm giving him the first round. Second round, Kyd Slade goes. Kyd Slade, I didn't like his second was good, but I think his first was a little better. And like he had a line, he had like lining them up like Soul Train. Like he had some good material. He had some good material in that second round. Don't get me wrong, y'all. He had some good material. But Swamp second, man, I like Swamp second a lot. Like I really do. He had a Lotto, 21 Savage bar. He said Dreaming in Hell, Feel Heat. Black gloves on. You think Jay Mills did it? Yo, this was fire. He said, you chasing easy. Well, the plug needs the block. That was fire. You feel me? Kyd Slade won a battle easy to block Captain. And he calls himself the plug. And you know the plug needs the block. Fire. Swamp was talking. And then this was my favorite. This is why I gave him the second round, bro. Because I like this scheme. Like, he's showing wittiness. Swamp is showing us stunting with this. Even though he done it plenty of times. But, like, I was like, ooh, okay, Swamp. He said, the police reeled you in and you use your mouth to get off the hook. The police reeled you in and you use your mouth to get off the hook. Yo, listen, I'm giving Swamp that second round, y'all. I'm giving Swamp the second. First round debatable. You could even say Swamp 2-0 because the first is debatable. You could say Swamp got it, but I'm giving it to Kyd Slade. But you could easily say Swamp got that second. The second round for me, Kyd Slade did good. Great, pardon me, he did great. But I think Swamp did a little better. I just think he did a little better. I just like his raps better. I just like how he just like his presence. He was getting gas. Let me say that real quick. He was getting gas. They was cheering everything that he said. Some of the stuff wasn't that crazy. But for me, I'm not looking at what the crowd is going after. I'm looking for what I'm going after. Because there's some bars that I say, yo, that wasn't even that crazy. And there was certain bars that Kyd Slade said, I'm like, yo, that got no crowd reaction? You feel what I'm saying? So I'm not going off the crowd. I can't go off the crowd because it seems biased. So I'm just going off what I like. And what I like was Swamp's second better. I'm going to just keep it a buck. Third round, Kyd Slade started off talking to Swamp, but I felt like he just went to his real talk, drug talk at the end. It was fire. He was really rapping. He was rapping here. He was rapping good. You feel what I'm saying? But the thing is, it's like you talked about Swamp a little bit, and then you went straight to just drug talk. You telling people, yo, don't do this, don't sleep with, don't put you like, nah, bro. Like you should mix it. Yeah, you can rap. You're a great rapper, but mix it. Swamp round was beatable. You could have beat that round if you just switched it up a little bit more. And Swamp rounds was a little longer than Kyd Slade. So it's like, yo, you talked about him at the beginning, but then you just went straight to the drug real talk. And it's like, yeah, you rapping, and you have better raps, but it's like you're not direct like that. You feel me? This is still a battle. Like, this is not the old age where it's like you come with your raps and the person come with their raps and who got the better raps. Now you have to be direct. So I'm taking points off. Pardon me, y'all. I'm taking points off Kyd Slade for not being direct more than what he should have been. Right? You was direct in the beginning of the third. Let me correct myself. He was being direct in the beginning of the third, but then he just went after he stopped being direct. He just went straight to drug talk and never went back to Swamp. And Swamp was direct. Swamp kept going at him. Swamp had his bars in there. And he was direct. So I'm giving Swamp the third. I'm giving Swamp the battle, y'all. I'm giving Swamp the battle. This is the debatable battle, though. This is no clear winner. This is a debatable battle. Both MCs did their thing. And these both are MCs. Both of these are rappers. But I am going to give Swamp the second and the third. The first is debatable. Second debatable. Third, y'all probably debate. It all depends on what you like. You feel what I'm saying? It all depends on what you like. I like Swamp's third more than Kyd Slade third. And that's because I felt like Kyd Slade was rapping, but then he stopped being direct. You feel what I'm saying? So Swamp got that battle. And I'm taking off having the crowd because they were biased. I can't that's one of the things that I give points for, like if you got the crowd, but it's like they biased in these small rooms, it be biased all the time. So like, you feel me? And I did take some points off. I did want to take some points off because we got to be real with the angles. Kyd Slade really not a rat. You feel what I'm saying? He's not really a snitch. So it's like, damn, I want to take some points off Swamp for talking about him being a snitch, even though he's not a snitch. But you feel me? So it's like, I might give Kyd Slade the second. That's the thing. I might give Kyd Slade the second because you talking about him being a rat, but he's really not a rat. He really not a rat. So it's like, I could give Kyd Slade the second. It's a debatable battle. It's all about what you like. So I'm still not perfect. But as of right now, see, I'm even thinking it. I'm even overthinking it. Like, let me see. Maybe I might not be overthinking it. Pardon me, y'all. Listen, cause he did have the snitch angle. You feel what I'm saying? And it's like, nah. So, cause he used the snitch angle a lot in his first, right? In his first, yeah, he used the snitch, and I gave Kyd Slade the first. So I'm good. Pardon me, y'all. Swamp won, second and third, cause he used the snitch angle, and I took points off that. And then Kyd Slade first was very dominant. So I'm giving Kyd Slade the first. I'll give Swamp the second. And I'll give Swamp the third. Yeah, Swamp 2-1, second and third. Bronx Man Rich. Being tuned to the next vid. That's what I got it. If y'all disagree with me, tell me in the comment section. Tell me, yo, bro, you bugging out. What you talking about?